Hello students, I want to do another equilibrium practice problem with you, and this one is for magnesium fluoride, for the solubility of magnesium fluoride as it dissolves in water and dissociates into ions of magnesium and fluoride. And so the K that we have for this reaction is called the KSP, or the solubility product constant. You don't need to worry about that right now. We will learn more about KSP later, but it's just an equilibrium constant like we're used to seeing. So our expression for this equilibrium constant would just be our concentration of magnesium ions times our concentration of fluoride ions squared. Now the first thing that we want to do here is make a rice table. What we know about this is that we're adding a large amount of magnesium fluoride salt to water. And so we anticipate that we're going to end up with a saturated solution and it will establish equilibrium. So we have some amount of solid, but it doesn't matter what amount we have as long as there's some there in terms of equilibrium. Because it's a solid, it's not going to appear in our equilibrium expression. And we're starting out with just the solid in pure water. So we have no magnesium ions and no fluoride ions dissolved in the solution. But as this dissolves, we're going to get some X amount of magnesium ions. And for each magnesium ion we get, we're going to get 2 times as many fluoride ions because of the stoichiometry of this reaction. And so our equilibrium concentrations are going to be X and 2X for our magnesium and fluoride ions respectively. Now our goal here is to calculate what these concentrations are. So now we can plug in our equilibrium concentrations into our equilibrium expression. 6.5 times 10 to the minus 9th equals X. That's our magnesium, times 2X squared. That's our fluoride, and it's squared because of our equilibrium expression over here where we've got that exponent. So this ends up equaling 4x to the third. So we can solve for x, and we get 1.17 times 10 to the negative third for our value of x. Now that we know x, we might feel like we've accomplished everything we need to, but our goal, remember, is to find the equilibrium concentrations of magnesium and fluoride. So our equilibrium concentration of magnesium is x, so that will be 1.17 times 10 to the minus 3 molar. But what about fluoride? Our equilibrium concentration of fluoride is 2x. That's going to be 2.34 times 10 to the minus 3 molar. So this is a pretty basic example of how we solve for equilibrium concentrations given our equilibrium constant for a particular reaction. Thanks for watching.